Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are back in Tavern Master. So I said last time I would grind my way through the last of the research, and obviously as you can see I've been doing that for a little while, hence I have now become a medieval millionaire. So I don't know quite how I'm hiding 1,000,000 gold coins, but however I'm doing it, I've managed to do it, and I've got 1,775,520. So that's all looking good. So, as for all the research, we've got the kitchen item level 3 we had last time, basement we had last time, games we were starting on, and I've also done the hammer game, basketball game, and archery game. So I figured what we'd do this time is, rather than I have it all done and go, oh look, it's all done. So I've started out with the basics. I've got the bathroom all laid out as I have done before. 3 stalls, 2 in the middle, and sinks around the outside. So pretty much matching each other around the door. So that's done. We've got the kitchen. I haven't put anything in the kitchen yet. I've got the fire extinguisher over here that I've sort of tied up round by the actual stairs. I'm just going to move that a bit closer just because I thought that would look kind of cool, hiding away behind the stairs there. And yeah, so we've now got to put stuff in here. So we've got all the games to put in. So what have we got? So we've got a games counter. Oh, so where does that go? Oh, okay, so I'm guessing this is someone has to pay for the games, I'm guessing. Let's see, do I pop him over there? Because people are coming up this way. So pop that. So they'll come up the stairs, go to the games counter. So what have we got there? We've got a punching bag. Let's stick a couple of them. One there, one there. And we've got an axe target. Pop one there. And one there. And we've got the hammer game. Whoops, no. F for that one, thank you. It was why I've got to remember this one's got funny rotate. It's not R like I'm used to. Right, so I'll pop one there and one by the toilet that side. Then we've got basketball. Can I get one? Not really the room for 2 over there. Let's pop them over this side. I'll pop one there. One there. And we've also then got the archery target. Alright, whoops. No, I keep hitting R. Oh, such an annoyance that it's not the usual. Oh, so we've got oh, someone's actually a target. Crikey, I didn't know we were doing the old William Tell again. Alright. Alright, let's pop that there and there. So there's no bar up here, so I'm not doing any kind of alcohol service up here. I just thought this would be an interesting kind of games room. I've mapped out for the kitchen just in case, but I don't necessarily think I'm going to have anything in the kitchen, but, you know, I thought, well, we'll give it... Oh, flipping Nora. Come on. I'll put that there. I can move you over a bit. You can go there. Actually, you need to go back a smidge against the wall. You go back a smidge against the wall there. We've got 2 punching bags. Let's throw pop in another axe target over here. Might be able to get 2 axe targets in. Got one there and one. I'm going to block the window, aren't I? Alright, let's get rid of the window. Thank you. And we'll pop another axe target over here. So that's 4 axe targets. Can go there. And Got enough hammer games, I think, for now. I might put the other hammer games on the other side. We've got 4 of them. One there and one there. Alright, how does that look? That looks alright, doesn't it? So I'll throw another punching bag in. Why not? Put that in there. Right by the window. Should be okay. That's not blocking the window as much. So, yeah. Alright, well, there we go. So let's see how the day goes with that lot in there. Just double check on the amount of alcohol. Oh, I've got plenty of alcohol. Okay, good. So everyone's gone upstairs to go and clean. That's our waitresses have gone up there. That's nice. Well done, ladies. Thank you very much. Okay, so everyone's coming in downstairs. Oh, hello. Got everyone's looking all worried on the archery stand, even though no one's actually doing it. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. We're making money off each of them. Oh, even better. All right, let's drop it down to 1 speed. Let's have a look at what you're actually doing. Oh. They're doing William Tell. He's trying to get the apple off his head. Nice. Well done, young lady. Okay, you're doing basketball. Medieval bar. It's barrel ball. That's not a basket. What are you talking about? Were you calling it barrel ball or basketball? Basketball. See, they missed a trick. They should have called it barrel ball. Alright, so we've got people are quite happy with that. Oh, there we go. Got the monks here looking like they're getting hammered. Whee! That's what we like to see. Everyone getting the axe throwing in, even the ladies. Nice, she almost got a bullseye there. Look at that. Bloody brilliant. Yeah. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of people there. Can I... Let me quickly build a wall. Let me go back into here. Games room. How many of these can I have? Can I have one? More over here? Alright. Well, today's going to be a rough one because obviously I've got a lot of spending I've just done, but alright, let's speed things up and see how much money we've made off of the games room during the day. That's good. Oh, hello, he's doing his punching. He's been happy. Yeah, see, we're no longer medieval millionaires. Oh no! But we had to make a lot of money off of all this. Oh, interestingly, no one's using the lavies. So is that something I don't really need on this floor? Because I could cut the kitchen and the toilets out, and then I could be everything else. But everyone down here is all happy. Plenty of drink all round. You lot are all happy. Look at all the people going by out there. Look at that medieval thoroughfare there. Everyone's happy. Plenty of alcohol. And we've got our hotels are ready for people for tonight because it's getting at midnight. So there we go. Everyone's finished for the day. And what's the numbers? Games. Another 4,500. Pretty much. So that's 10,000 we're short because I did spend purchases 20,000. How is that possible? It's 20,000 on purchases and I'd spent and I was over 1 million before. I think you're being a little bit disingenuous with that amount, because that was 20,000. It would have dropped me down to like 900 odd thousand. So I think that's a little bit incorrect. But there we go. Let's do another day. We'll have another go once we've refilled all this lot. And then we'll just quickly see what the next day. So at least we get an idea of the average. And how much that's making. And with the two different games counters, we'll see if that's made a big difference to the amount that people can actually facilitate them getting to the games. Right, that's good. All of our wait staff has been upstairs, cleaned the hotels up, so we're all good on that. Oh, there we go. So we got, there we go, a nice mix going to both desks. That's pretty good. I may move that desk over and put a second one there, but this is fine enough with them, because it could well be you do this side of the room, you do this side of the room. So, which ones are... Oh, she's doing barrel ball. Not doing very well, but, you know, you at least keep trying, lady. You'll get there eventually. The hammer game seems to be very popular. I might throw another couple in. Archery seems the most popular of all. Punching bags, not so much, but hey, you know. Oh, go on, girl, get in there, go on. What we like to see. Someone who's really getting her hits in. So archery and hammer throwing, or the axe throwing, seem to be the most popular at the minute. So I might shift these along, maybe stick another one in there, get rid of that window. I don't really necessarily need windows up here, although I have realised I haven't put any lights in, have I? I haven't put any lights up here, for Lord's sakes, man. Doing. Right, let's get some lights there. Light there. Light over there. And a light over there. That looks better, doesn't it? And floor 3, excellent wax and oil. Floor 2, excellent wax and oil. Good. Okay, so they're all fine. So they're all lower risk of fire. That's good. Okay, that's going to hit my purchases slightly, but not as bad as a 20 odd thousand. So okay, there we go. So we're making, yeah, there we go. We're now hit. We were 4.5 yesterday, 5,000 today. So now we're making a positive 9.5. Oh, actually, here you go. March 10th. There we go. Minus 276,000. So that wasn't so bad. So that was a one. There we go. So that was where it picked it up, because that was before I did the new day. So that explains why that was only showing 20,000, because it was on this one. My bad. There you go. 280,900 gold to put my games room in. That's quite a lot for a games room back in medieval times. Crikey. But there we go. So 9.5k as profit. That's not bad at all. Okay, we don't need to restock any of those. We can go and have another look in here. So people in, people out. Lovely. And we've got all the ability, we can do more stuff. There's still a couple of recipes we haven't unlocked, you know, for the King and Queen feast and a Prince visit, but mostly I need those for research. And I don't have any other research to do, so I don't necessarily need to have gone that far. I mean, if you wanted to do a full completeness, yes, you could. I mean, there's still a bunch of bits on here I haven't unlocked. But, honestly, unless I was planning on doing a complete, go after everything, then yeah, I might do that. But the issue I found with trying to chase these quests is you can't change them. For example, this one up here, defend against thieves once. That's great in the early game, where you sometimes get one thief. Unfortunately, in this part of the game, you only get 2 thieves. And your poor old single security guard on your front desk sees 2 people with knives and scarpers. So I can never get that. And believe me, I've probably sat and played this for a little while. Obviously, as you can see by how much I'd had to grind through the research and the money I was making. But I've never had less than 2 thieves come into the door. So that is a quest I am never going to be able to complete. And this one, level up any employee. All my employees are at their maximum level. I can't ever get that unless I start getting... Unless I were to go and hire someone new, get that, and then fire them again because I don't need them. You know, that just becomes then... You know, this quest board here becomes something that is a pain to deal with. You know, so I've not really bothered with it too much, to be honest. So I'm not... That part, I'm kind of like, eh. I do like to complete stuff, but that just seems punitively annoying to have to complete. So I'm kind of ignoring it for now. Alright, let's quickly top everything else up here. Okay, there we go. Look, see? Case in point, you only ever get 2 of the little shysters. Although that's interesting, my bar's gone walkies. Alright, so what did you nick? Oh, and it hasn't told me what they nicked this time. Helpful. So we've got mead, cider, wine. There, so water's been nicked. That's fine. I don't mind that one so much. And that one is my lemonade. Why would they nick lemonade? Oh well. Whatever. So, yeah. That's pretty much it, really. I mean, there's not much else I can do. I mean, all my regular food is all going to be currently shown as 5 stars. I can probably get some other event stuff done and get the last of the event food up, but it's going to be a bit, you know, that was kind of something that I looked at and was like, well, I only really use the events for when I needed specific pushes for the the research, because otherwise you have to go in here, have to get stuff from adventures. Oh, there you go. You got maximum of 10. So yeah, I mean, these then become simple. This is really easy. I've got tons of stuff to do them, but you then have to go and send adventures out, which cost you more money, and then all of that, which is fine. Perfectly reasonable game mechanic to have, but I just didn't feel like I needed it. And you know, enough of the rest of it was a grind that I was like, I don't really have a feeling I want 100% everything on here. But maybe when we come back and we look at doing the winter DLC, I may 100% the food on there, just so I can at least say I've done it. But yeah, so there we are. There's Tavern Master, all completed with all the research. Upgraded the hotel as best I can. There's nothing else to unlock to research the hotel. The quests are just things like bits of decoration, some other food to have different stuff, you know, or some slightly different decorative flooring, which again, with the time spent on getting to this point, it's you know, there are parts of the game that are grindy, is the nicest way to put it, which is fine. You know, it held enough of my attention to want to grind through the rest of it. You know, so because I wanted to see what the game from would be like. I just thought that looked I thought it would look really kind of funky having just the floor of games on. Except for these poor people who I don't think are enjoying their day. Unless they're like sashaying just to go, come on and hit me. I really don't think they would. I think that's more fear than anything. But yeah, so there we go. That is Tavern Master all complete. Or I should say, Tavern Master on the normal tavern. There is the winter DLC, or the winter tavern to do as well. And then there's the pirate DLC. I haven't bought the pirate DLC. I wanted to see how I would like playing the first two first. So I'll do this one. I've completed this one. The winter one I will probably do in a little while. Because obviously this is taking quite a lot of time. I'm going to play a couple of other games and get some of those playthroughs completed first. And then we'll come back to this at a later time with the winter tavern, and we'll see how different that is. I'm assuming it'll probably be very much, you know, a chunk of the same. Maybe it'll be in a different shaped tavern. I don't know what the differences are, but we'll give it a go. I'd be quite disappointed if it's exactly the same layout and everything else is the same, bar the outside looking white instead of like having all the greenery around it, but we shall see. That'll be something to come later. So yeah, let me know what you think about the tavern in its final state, and obviously with all of our hotel rooms as well, all looking very funky. Everyone looks very happy and asleep. Everyone's full there. Everyone's good. We've got a mix of the better quality beds and medium quality, you know, the upper end of the beds. Because, for example, in the beds in here, these are the 4- and 5-star beds, the greens and the reds. So that's all good. And as you can see, you've got most of these are 4-star hotel rooms. That's a 5-star, a couple of 2-star, a couple of 3-star, things like that. So there we go. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about Tavern Master now we've completed it? What have you enjoyed? What haven't you enjoyed? If you've played it yourself, what did you find fun? What didn't you find fun? And I will see you again in another video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel. And I'll see you all soon. You take care now. Bye bye.